by pacifism. In today's challenge, I'm trying to see how long I can keep this stream as labeled kid-friendly, considering it's Pokemon after
Are
all.
you serious?
Challenge. I'm trying to see. I'm mildly serious, actually, because I think it'll be funny. And, I mean, I'll probably break that anyway the moment I drop my first swear.
Golly gosh, Neo Nightshade, I sure do.
But I need to be the one to drop the first swear.
That aren't bad words that I can say. I sure know some words that aren't curse words.
Hello everybody, we are going to get into this. I am Neo Nightshade, once again joined by the fantabulistic, this guy.
Hi, I'm going to have an aneurysm.
Awesome. Today we are going to be doing Pokemon Yellow. And while Pokemon Yellow itself doesn't seem that great, we are doing a Nuzlocke. So, rules are in the comments, but just to go over them for anybody who are unaware of how a Nuzlocke works, or at least how my variation is going to work. If a Pokemon dies, or faints in battle, they're dead. They go to the PC, they get released, whatever, they're never going to be used again. All Pokemon caught must have a nickname. This is so that way I actually feel a tinge of emotion when I release them.
I want you to keep them in a graveyard.
Most likely I will.
In the PC box.
Maybe.
I want a PC box graveyard to make you feel a second tinge of emotion.
In addition, I cannot use any items in battle, sans balls. Pokeballs, Great Balls, Ultra Balls, and Master Ball.
I mean, that's not suggestive in any way.
Yep. We're gonna have fun. I should have swapped the settings, but I didn't do that. In addition, there's no hold items, so you're not going to see that come into play. Glorious Gen 1. Also, I can only capture the first Pokemon I encounter on any route, and mind you, that rule will take into effect after I get the Pokédex / my first 5 Pokeballs, for obvious reasons. I'm not going to be able to fit my name, which is unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess we're going to do what I did in Fire Emblem.
Which is what my good buddy, golly gosh,
make it sound harder than it is. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so this is the rival. I think we're gonna name
him Butt.
I think
name him Butt.
That's a decent idea, but I like mine a little
You said Butt.
Our rival, I do not like for rival. Our rival's probably gonna slaughter a lot of my Pokemon, so his name will be Toilet.
Aww, Toilet. What a nice lad.
What you get for not remembering your own nephew, Professor? Or grandson, it's not nephew. I'm stupid. I should know that. Okay.
Shouldn't you?
Sounds so bad. We just can keep it mono. And then battle style set to set. This means that if I swap, I will have to take a turn. So, there's no running shoes either, and that has occurred to me. This is gonna be a decent run. So always grab the free potion.
What if you don't want to?
Then don't, but I recommend you do. Now, the mom in this game, like, she doesn't give a shit. Like, she doesn't even say goodbye.
Ooh, you said a curse word. That's not very kid-friendly of you.
Well, you know what? That singular, non-F-bomb curse word has made it rated PG, and I'm okay with that. Now, if I say more, then it becomes worse.
Wait. So, if we don't do any curse words, and we say the F word once, that puts us at PG-13?
It does. A second F-bomb makes it rated R automatically. So literally, you just need my Nuzlocke to go bad, and there goes the filter. Think about it, that's
Goodness gracious.
It's why there's the jokes about Deadpool or Wolverine taking the singular F-bomb in a movie that Deadpool appears in.
Which is the only reason I know that rule. At all.
What a quinkadink.
That's 100% of the reason that I know that
That's the only reason I know that too.
Then we are foods together.
No, once I break the swear wall, which will happen by
Wait,
Brock.
what about talking about alcohol?
Nope. That'll make it non-kid friendly. That'll... References
Even video
to
game
smoking
alcohol
and
that I've been
alcohol.
talking about this whole time?
I don't know, man. YouTube's a stickler.
Gee golly gosh.
I really hope I'm actually displaying the right thing in this, I almost slipped again.
I'm gonna be honest with you, talking about slipping, it's honestly harder to do this stream. I call it a stream.
I mean,
Technically, it's a YouTube video.
No, it's a stream. Real live.
We're streaming?
Yes.
Oh no!
That's why I said I want to see if I can actually get this
Whoa!
entire stream to, like, the lower rating means it'll show up more. And that, maybe, I don't know, I'm just assuming.
So, ask me later what random potion effect I got from drinking that.
Ah.
Because that... Or, wait, no. It was Jump Boost. I got Jump Boost. It gives you random potion effects, and I got Jump Boost.
So I just want to point out that Toilet totally ruined the Nuzlocke already by taking the Eevee. I would have killed to have access to a Jolteon or a Vaporeon.
Right.
Alright.
I would absolutely go with a Vaporeon. Barring
Pikachu.
really nasty critical hit situations, a Vaporeon would be lovely to have.
You have me named Stain. You're not going to be on my team for long.
Even if he would get a Pikachu, and you would get a Vaporeon, I would still like that. When it comes to Pikachu and Eevee, does your other guy get a Pikachu? Do you even have a rival in Pikachu and Eevee?
You do, but it's been so long since I've played.
It's not that little kid, is it? He's not very good.
We're talking about the one with, like, the kind of bad haircut. This battle doesn't count towards the Nuzlocke, by the way. Need to say that now. The Nuzlocke takes effect after I get the Pokédex. Otherwise, like, 50% of all Nuzlockes would end at this fight.
Oof.
The Gen 1 fight is notoriously kind of bad. But we'll give it a shot.
Hey, my bees produced enough honey to continue my quest.
That was a crit! Dang it, Bobby. See, the longer I keep Bobby in the party, the better my Mike Judge impersonation is gonna get.
That's fair. Would you tell me, what's happening a little bit?
So I beat the rival.
As it happens, as the game goes on, could you announce the major happenings?
It's what I'm doing currently.
That's
It's
lovely.
a live stream. It's my patent pending. Somewhat there, never there commentary. But yes, we beat the rival. It kind of helped that Toilet failed to do Tail Whip twice. Otherwise, we probably
Accuracy
would have
is
been down the drain.
wild in this generation.
Well, fun fact, in I believe Gens 1 and 2, enemy status moves have a decreased chance to hit. I believe they only hit like 3/4 of their normal accuracy, so fails happen. Let's talk to Bobby. Yeah, Bobby doesn't like us yet. I can't remember, does Mom heal you in this game, or does she just say, "Go get him, honey"?
I don't think she heals you in Gen 1, but I'm not sure. I
She
feel
does!
like it's introduced in Generation 2, but wow, I'm wrong. I played a lot of Crystal as a kid.
How
I think I
often
picked
do you
up
go
Red
back
or
to your
Blue
house
after,
in 1?
Right?
So remember, first encounters don't count until I have a Pokeball. That being said, if I get a talk to you, I believe this is a free potion.
Gotta get your balls ready before you can do any encounters.
Always get the free potion sample. That's a 350 Poke minimum if you decide to sell it, but otherwise, having
I use the
potions,
potion.
they're nice for Viridian Forest, especially, you know, after you take on the level 9 Weedle and you get poisoned. Now, if I had Pokeballs, we would have been stuck with the youngster Joey special, but... You know, hopefully with any luck, we'll roll into something favorable, because there is a chance that I end up going through this game without the ability to use Fly.
I forgot about the wacky Nuzlocke rules already. Yeah, wow, goodness gracious.
Like, I'm not worried about fishing or, like, surf. Worst case scenario, old rod. As much as I hate the idea of grinding Magikarp, but... you know, it's an option.
You hate grinding for Magikarp?
Well, the issue is Magikarp levels up slow as molasses.
I guess, but I really love Gyarados.
Oh, it's a good Pokemon. I mean, better in other gens than this
Like,
one by
I've
a
got
mile.
Gyarados in my current team. You know I love Gyarados.
Yes, but Gyarados after the physical special split is not the same as Gen 1 Gyarados. I mean, I'll put it to you this way. When we pick fighting type Pokemon at the end of the
flying.
Karate Master, I will
Nope,
be...
you know what? Gyarados doesn't get any flying moves in this generation, huh?
In Gen 1, no. Gyarados doesn't. As a matter of fact, Gen 1, I'm
Bounce doesn't
probably...
even exist, does it?
What doesn't exist?
Bounce.
No, Bounce was, I believe, Gen 2?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Gen 2. Good gravy. Boy. Yeah, did I started saying something earlier, but I don't remember if I actually finished my thought. But did I say that I feel like the no cursing, make it PG challenge is significantly harder
Yes, you did.
than the Nuzlocke?
Might I just point out that when I was a kid, I thought those Pokédexes sitting on the table looked just like open-faced books. That I can
I mean,
actually
you
see.
may, yeah, sure. Point it out. Go ahead.
But, I mean, now that I'm looking at them, I can actually... Oh, I kept on thinking I was supposed to move. I haven't played Yellow in years. But I've seen, like, half of a speedrun.
Alright. Good
Actually,
enough.
I've seen quite a few speedruns, but I watched
I will allow
more
it.
blue ones.
We'll allow it.
Because, to the point where I even knew at one point how to do some of the messed up, tech.
Crazy glitch stuff?
How about Brock through... Wait, did I get Pokeballs?
I don't know, did you?
No! Which means it doesn't... Oh my gosh. Where am I supposed to talk to No, I'm an idiot. I'm doing stuff in reverse. I need to talk to Bleepin' Daisy.
Bleepin'.
Bam, town map. I forgot, they don't give you Pokeballs in this. Wait, do I even have any money?
Do you have any money?
Okay, I have enough for 15 balls. We should probably save. Sorry, I am gonna fast forward saving. Because
I'm starting a coal mine so I can get some coal so that I can continue making my copper armor. I'll be very excited if I get to have copper armor. That would be lovely.
So hopefully I do this encounter list, but I feel like it's not fair to count this encounter when I haven't had a chance to buy a Pokeball. We did an encounter list! We're good!
Oh, cool. Now we don't even have to deal with the existential dread of deciding what matters and what doesn't.
And I love that.
Can you imagine giving one man the power to decide that? The horror that he would experience in having to choose whether a circumstance should qualify, just in general to qualify, to be valid.
Meanwhile, my co-host seems to have entered orbit with the satellites. Kidding. You're just going
I
on
merely contemplate entropy.
I could tell. 10 Pokeballs. Too bad in this game there was no such thing as a Premier Ball. That wasn't until Gen 3. That's why Gen 3 is the best gen. Except I believe you only got the Premier Ball specifically in, like, Rustboro City. And if you bought more than 10, like 20, 30, whatever, you only got one. Yes! But it was worth it!
Premier Balls are really cool.
This is a one-hit KO.
I gotta tell you.
Don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't die, don't die.
Don't die.
Fuck! I lost my first encounter.
And we are now PG-13 at best.
I was about to F-bomb again and ruin that rating. So we lost our first encounter. It was a Pidgey that... Actually, you know... This is...
I cannot believe that I wasn't the one to screw that up. That doesn't count as a curse word, right?
I mean, it doesn't, but you're on thin ice.
I wish I was on thick ice.
Okay, please. Like, a Pidgey... Okay, this is best case scenario, to be level 2. Okay, if we catch this thing, we have a run, folks. We have a run. Nidoran female will carry. We got it in good range. And I get a Moonstone and Mount Moon.
Good Pokemon in Route 1.
Yeah, they changed that in Gen 3. They moved Nidoran still after Brock's gym. And we got it with one ball.
Very, very cool. Big fan. Nidoran.
Now, if it was a Nidoran male, I would have named it Dart in honor of my Fire Emblem run, where Dart literally carried us on his back.
What a lovely lad, that Dart. Big fan. Big fan.
But, what do I name a Nidoran female? That'll be a Nidoqueen later. I'll just name it Mother. I'm kidding.
No, name it Earthbound. Because we're Americans, and it is our duty to do so.
Nidoran female... heck with it. We'll name her... Terra.
I said duty. Wait, did we say we wanted to be kid-friendly or childish? Yeah, never mind, who cares?
Yes. Okay, we're healing. No, we're not jumping the ledge. We're gonna heal. We're gonna grind up Nidoran female and hopefully not die. When I get her to a little bit of a level on par with Pikachu, or a hair less, I'm going to take on Rival 1 and pray I don't get annihilated. We'll lead with Pikachu and go for a swap against Phoebe. Now, theoretically, I could grind to level 16 on Nidoran female, evolve it, and get Double Kick. And there's my gym. But you know how long that takes?
I would like to see you do that.
I've done it with Nidoran male, and it takes hours.
Hours?
Hours.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Think about it.
It's
You're going...
only level 16 on
Okay.
level 2 Pokemon. I've done it
Hours.
before. I don't remember it taking hours.
Hours!
Did they change the EXP calculation in Generation 3?
A lot of stuff changed in Gen 3.
Really patient kid.
We were more patient than we ever knew. And I'm gonna go to Route 1, because I don't trust Terra on the same route I caught it, because I know there's level 4s that can spawn there.
And now I have created a coal mine.
Bobby,
I
you're
can
going
mine
to the
for
back.
coal here. I've already mined 11 coal. I can use that to finish my copper armor. Pretty much entirely, actually. Because it only takes 5 to run the forge for quite some time. Definitely enough to make the hat, and I'm not gonna bother with the boots because my boots are leather and give me a bonus to move, which I like better than slightly better armor.
Want you to be a higher level? Oh, we're on par. Appreciate the Gen 1 back sprites.
Gen 1 back sprites were all over the place in my opinion.
Yeah, Nidoran females is... I mean, it looks like a rabbit. Or just lumps.
Aww. Funny.
We are dying. I actually have to switch
You
out
shouldn't
against
do that.
Rattata.
Rat-a-tat. Gosh, that's all it took to get me engaged in your streams and producing quality content is to play something that I know and love wholeheartedly and have known all my life. Why don't you just only play things that I like?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff you like on the menu, you just gotta stay tuned like everybody else. Because I'm probably going to Battle Network after this, maybe. Battle Network's an investment, though. Especially because I doubt I'm going for all the stars. I don't know any Battle Network well enough. But you will see me at... Uh-oh. Don't
Battle
kill.
Network. Oh gosh. That was dirt falling from above. Almost hurt me.
But we're probably gonna do the best BN. Because BN 3 is amazing. In both plot, characters, and chip library.
I'm a big 4 fan. I'm
but
a
the issue was
big 5 fan.
They changed the art
4's got a
style
good
on
after
4
game.
going
I would really
forward.
like to see the mechanics of 5.
And I don't
want
want to have to do 3 playthroughs. Like, I could one and
Are
done
you
it
with
with
me? Yeah, you could.
How... I don't want to go to the terrible Pokédex. How... Okay, we can do a couple more swap. The leveling is already slow. And this isn't even Gen 5 mechanics. Because Gen 5 ruined the aspect of grinding for the most part. Like, if you weren't chaining Audino, you weren't grinding properly, and it showed, because by Gen 2, you would just get Stonewall Jackson. Gen 2, Gym 2.
Jimothy. Ooh, it's early spring now. You know what that means? Finding random plants in the wild.
Oh, by the way, that's actually really good. But you're gonna see me tech a lot of stupid, weird moves on Nidoqueen. Like,
are they really stupid and weird if it works? I would say no.
I'll put it to you this way. Nidoqueen will at one point, because I believe it can learn it, just like Nidoking for sure can, will be learning Bubble Beam.
Gen 1 was weird.
Gen 1 had some nice TMs though. Like, you get Bubble Beam, which holds you over until Ice Beam. You get access to Thunderbolt and Earthquake, all relatively free.
I am a big beam fan. I like things that are beams.
I mean, there's even a TM for Tri-Attack, despite the fact that only like 5 people can learn it.
I took the fig off the table too soon, and I messed up making it yeasty.
Oh, you know, I do have an option for a Pokemon. If, like, you know, God forbid, heaven forbid, I run out, I could trade in all my cash
And screwed it up.
for 9,999 coins and buy Porygon.
Ooh.
And then realize that Porygon's extremely useless in Gen 1 and cry tears in my beer.
Ooh, you mentioned alcohol.
Yeah, that's fun, it doesn't matter. We were PG-13 because of my first F-bomb. We're
Wait,
allowed
can I talk about alcohol as much as I want now?
No, we're allowed minor references of drugs and alcohol.
Okay.
I've read the ESRB sticker.
Right.
That's a level 6 Pidgey! That's as high as my starter!
Defeat it.
I'm working on it!
Defeat are connected to the legs.
We got the leg up on it. We got the paralysis. That hurts actually a decent amount. This grind on this level 6 should hopefully at least get Terra to level 3. Like, Terra, thank you. Like, Terra needs EXP fast, and Terra is really terrible to do the initial grind with. But if I can get Terra to level 4, I will move on. See, that's still a bad matchup. And I'm not just saying that because of a level gap. Like, Tackle is really terrible, and Rattata gets same type attack bonus, which was still a thing back then.
Oh yeah. Everybody loves same type of attack bonus.
Watch
If I call
Bobby
it
die to a
stab,
quick
will it
attack.
increase the rating of the movie?
No.
Bet.
Alright, Bobby. We are now taking another march to the Pokemon Center. I was debating whether or not to use a potion, but I only have 2, and while I bought a few extra from the Pokemart, I would rather save them for when I know I'll need them in Viridian. In the forest.
My maximum health is 666 now.
And I love the Gen 1 OST, so I cannot wait to hear the Viridian Forest soundtrack again. And not the lighthearted one they did in Gen 2.
Ooh. You mean the hardcore one?
Well, Gen 2 kind of butchered a lot of the Gen 1 music, especially in the literal Game Boy Color games, and I get it, space and that sort of deal, and it was already a miracle that they got as much as they got for as little space. But, I mean, come on. How many places in the backtrack through Kanto need to play the same like every single city in that game played the Saffron City OST. Like, not even Cerulean City had its own song back then. Not to mention, like, poor Blaine.
I think that I won't use this barrel to sterilize bandages. I think I'll keep it to get EXP from. I've basically switched to wearing cotton clothing now, because I'm going to be wearing armor. And I can wear cotton clothes under armor, but I can't stuff my armor with grass.
Speaking of clothing, but not entirely talking about clothing, we're going to go take on Rival 1.
Oh, I can make a cotton coat. I'm going to make a cotton coat.
So Rival 1, we might end up adding somebody to the death counter if I really mess up. So it's feasible. Now if it's Bobby, life goes on. If it's Terra, we're gonna struggle until mid-game for quite a bit. Although to be fair, if Bobby falls, then early game becomes much harder, and the grind will become much more tricky. Especially about Right. Welcome to Gen 1, the generation of shallow move pools.
You're not kidding.
No, I'm not. There's some Pokemon that literally only learn like 9 moves.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Alright, Toilet, let's see how good you got in the last 10 minutes.
Toilet trains at a really irresponsible pace. I didn't even realize what I was saying when I said toilet trains.
Level 9! I bit off way more than I could chew.
You're in trouble. Your run might be over.
Don't go saying that, dang it! You're like, Bobby takes down the Sparrow. If we get a paralysis, we can probably do something. Bobby speed ties the Sparrow, and he will level up, because that boy is right.
That boy.
He didn't level up.
I'm sorry, it's because I said that boy. I screwed it up.
We need paralysis, otherwise I'm going to have to... Gulp!
I don't even live in somewhere cold. Why am I bothering to make a cotton coat? It's such a waste of time.
Yes! We got a crit into paralysis, are you kidding?
Ooh!
We have low accuracy. At this point, I could feel comfortable doing a swap to a swap back, but we got a second crit, and Eevee got fully paralyzed. If we get Thundershock to a Sliver and miss, we'll swap to Terra and feed Terra the kill. 12, 5, we gotta swap to Terra now.
You know what would be really interesting? A mod that enforces Nuzlocke for you and everybody else that you fight repeatedly.
Like, I'm thinking. Oh man. I think we're sacking Terra, folks. I think we're sacking Terra.
Don't scream at the
Oh
cursor.
man!
Scream
Oh man!
No!
Come on, Terra! Terra! No!
Please.
Come on, Terra! Come on, Terra! One attack and it's over! One attack and it's over, please! Yes!
I sewed my cotton coat.
Okay, Bobby just got better at catching Pokemon.
Oh, it's a body slot item.
And Terra's
It
level
replaces
5.
my main armor.
We defeated Toilet.
And it's damp. Why is it damp?
Yes?
Why am I always wet? Bizarre game. Wet.
Why can't we have the haircut that cool? Okay. We beat Rival 1 despite being underleveled.
Who'd we lose?
Nobody.
Impressive. Good job.
It was all RNG. I got 5 straight turns of status moves. I even missed a tackle. Oh! Oh! Terra needs to learn something that isn't tackle. Even Poison Sting is an improvement. Actually, I don't think it is. It was same type of tackle is, but I believe it has better accuracy, so that counts for very
Isn't
little.
Poison Sting just like a status move that's incredibly bad because its damage is so low?
Quite literally, it's 15 damage with, I believe, either a 10 or a 20% chance to poison, but let's be honest, when it's used against you, it definitely feels closer to a 90.
been poisoned by poison sting when it tries to poison you?
It's very rare. It's like getting out of a smog and only taking damage.
It's like the cop being in such a good mood, he just lets you go.
Exactly. You just get a warning. Now I have to get taught how to catch a Pokemon.
Ah, it's important knowledge for you to have. Pay attention.
This is a part where you go take a leak.
A leap, you say?
A leak.
An onion, you say?
You know, choke the lizard. And the old man, you're bad at Pokemon. Go home. He's like, here, whippersnapper, let me teach you how to catch this Pokemon, and then fails, and the kid's just like, okay, boomer. He just continues. Get the free item. That's 3 found potions. We have not used any.
Potion. Potions.
So, I believe the memory servers. This is a new route. And I'm praying that I don't encounter, and I'm gonna go out of my way to not encounter anything on this route. Does that tree have an item in it like the others? No, I'm just being stupid. Okay, now this is so that way I get a new encounter on the Pewter City side, where the Pokemon are higher. Save the game, because we're entering Viridian Forest. And I want Terra to take most of the fighting, because she cannot be poisoned. It's genius. Okay, come on, the 3% Pidgeotto. Poop. I would have rather had a Caterpie.
Have you got a Weedle?
No, I got trash. This is a Metapod.
What is it? It's a Metapod. Yeah, it'll be rough to have a Butterfree that doesn't know Tackle for a while, but it'd be worth it if you can keep the Butterfree alive.
It wouldn't even be worth it full game.
I don't know.
I do.
You don't have the Compound Eye's ability to help you, but you do still have Sleep Powder.
Okay, but, like, at this point, I could just snowball Terra.
Me. Frankly, I'm surprised you didn't.
That's still an option. It's not off the table.
Okay, Boomer.
You're older than I am.
Yeah, but I took the option off the table. You can't okay Boomer my okay Boomer.
Do you want to give a nickname? We sure do.
But then you missed your opportunity to okay Boomer my saying that you can't okay Boomer my okay
You will
Boomer.
be known as Trash.
This isn't a Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime episode, so it's okay.
And my bad, you're known as Tra. Welcome to the team,
Tra! I'm a big fan of Tra. I'm happy Tra is here with us today.
He's gonna come into play in Rock's Gym.
He is, and this is true, my friend.
He's gonna let me get a free Switch.
Ooh, it's hard to even get a Switch that you pay the full price for nowadays.
Oh, my Lanta.
I'm not sorry for that joke. If anything, I'm proud of it.
This level 5 Caterpie is low-key taking forever, and it hit a string shot. See, this would have been a good first encounter. Level 5, so level higher than the stupid Metapod we already caught. It actually has moves, and it would only gain Harden in a single level up.
I think I needed a copper hammer, but
Terra, welcome to the world of level 6. Yeah, we're not gonna battle you.
We won't battle, doom, doom,
Not battling you either.
We run, we do not want.
That's 4. I will come back and clean up.
Fight
Later, if I feel like
any junk, crazy, crazy stuff. We don't want to be hurt in the forest. That would be unfortunate.
So, if memory serves, feel free to correct me if you know, because I do not.
Terrible for us.
Leave Poison Sting's level 7?
I have no idea. I don't care at all about Poison Sting. I never have.
Yeah, but I mean, I care about what's it called? Nidoran female. And that requires me caring about
That's
the
true.
poison sting, at least very short term. And Pikachu.
I also care about your Nidoran.
Pikachu took 3 damage off a crit. Bobby tanky.
What is with this Pikachu?
Oh no, I'm gonna check its stats.
It is mighty!
Only 12. I lied. It's actually really frail. It's its worst stat. But speed's good.
It's a Pikachu.
Nidoran
That's like the one thing
Terra
they got
already
going.
beats it on defense. Potions, because they're allowed outside of battle.
Potions.
At this point, any KO on the way is free. And there will be, I believe, a level 9 Weedle. At least that's what it is in red and blue towards the end that a bug catcher has. And that'll make for an instant can of level up. If we don't keep on missing tackle. I mean, I know it's not 100%, but still. And to top it all off, this is Gen 1, where even moves that have perfect accuracy can still miss.
Isn't that fun?
And I'm not making that up either.
Oh, I know. I'm fully aware. I know a lot about the weirdnesses of Gen 1.
Gen 1.
Gen 1?
Then did you know
I
that
am now in copper armor. I feel very powerful. I feel very strong. I feel very cold because all my freaking clothes are wet. But I still don't know why.
You know it's better than a Metapod using Harden? Missing tackles.
A Metapod using Soften?
No, that'd be arguably worse.
No. I mean, like, taking advantage of the character Soften from Bo. He doesn't deserve that. He's a good guy. Mostly.
Oh, man. You're slaughtering me, TG. No.
They are? Oh, I am?
I know I'm Illan.
Who's slaughtering you? I'm not smart enough to keep up with this conversation because it's the middle of the night, and I'm in the middle of a caffeine crash post having purged my body of its dependency on caffeine by doing cold turkey for 2 weeks. Because today I had way more coffee than I needed because that's just how it works. It's just what you do.
Okay.
Every time your tolerance for a substance is reset, you mess up and overdo it.
Terra learned a better move, and Terra is level 8.
Giant fan of that. Love that creature.
We've learned
Which one is
Scratch.
that?
My only other Pokemon I've caught, besides Trash.
The Nidoran.
Yep.
Terra is the Nidoran. Trash is the Metapod, and...
Bobby's the Pikachu. Bobby the Pikachu, Terra the
Who's Bobby?
Nidoran, and
Sorry, I should have been able to remember that.
Trash the Metapod. But you don't have to remember Trash, because Trash is going in the box a moment in to make space. Assuming that Trash doesn't bite the dust against Brock. How else do you think I'm getting a free swap? Assuming I don't learn Double Kick and just take Brock to straight up Pound Town by the time I get there.
Rumbler.
What?
I activate Killer Queen! Bites on the dust!
You know, I would have been insulted had you have not done a JoJo reference. Like, it had to be done. You know what I mean?
Obviously it did. That's pretty much unquestionable. You wouldn't happen to be able to tell me why the fuck my clothes are... Aw, dang it.
You just ruined my rating.
I knew I was gonna do
40
that.
lashes.
I'm so sorry.
That's supposed to come from me. Well, fuck it. At this point, the rating's off. Great.
Yep.
There goes any
We both
shot I
fucking know I was
had.
gonna be the one to fuck that up.
There's any chance I had on, well, who am I saying? What, have a YouTube, disable
I was
comments?
trying so fucking hard. I
was trying
not
so
hard
fucking
enough.
hard.
Yeah, no, not hard enough. I fucked it up in the
I
end.
mean, shit, you seen my Fire Emblem commentary? You know I can't go long without having to swear. I work in a
Lady.
CNC fabrication plant. Swearing is my
15% of the
vocabulary.
words that we've said in the last 10 seconds have been swear words.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, we have to fight it.
We must fight it, dum 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 dum. We will fight it, dum.
Okay, Bobby.
Doom. Dang.
That's
Dang,
such an
it's
awesome move sound
Bobby.
effect. That one isn't so awesome. But the Thunder Wave, I forgot how cool it sounded in Gen 1.
Oh, yeah, you know, they really did actually get that sound effect right.
Okay, you're gonna use Tackle. We're gonna swap back to Terra. You have 2 Tail Whips and are paralyzed. Therefore, I'm making you a non-threat. And you still manage to get off string shots, and now you will most certainly still be outsped because you're paralyzed. Level up, please. At least be close to it. Thank you, level 9 Terra. Terra is now my highest level Pokemon.
Oh, that's lovely.
Thanks, Bugcatcher. Way to dig deep on that 100 doll hairs. You've bought me a whopping half a Pokeball. Cool, we are out of Viridian Forest. I don't think those guys give me anything, so I'm not gonna bother talking to them. I'm gonna hit this
I
Magic
am so
Scratch
mad,
after
by the way.
47.
I went through a lot of trouble to get 4 banana saplings, and all it's doing for me is giving me a lot of fruit. Because apparently, you cannot juice bananas, and therefore you can't make alcohol out of them.
Have you
See,
attempted to juice
distilled
a
alcohol
banana?
can be used to sterilize bandages that you can make out of cotton, which is the main textile that I grow down here. And if you sterilize the bandage, now instead of just healing lacerations, or rather starting your lacerations to heal, I think.
Alright, TG, place your
That's
bet. What do you think I encounter?
What?
This is my next encounter. Yes! We get Fly!
Wait, you didn't let me bet!
What happened so soon? It's so terrible. It sounds so bad out of context. But we got a Pidgey, level 5. It has the Fly HP. You know, we might recreate Pidgeys. No, never mind, it won't get in the ball. Pidgey, get in the damn Pokeball. Welcome to the team, Drumstick.
Drumstick?
It'll fit.
That's such a lovely name for this sweet boy.
Oh yeah, genders were a thing in Gen 1. I can continue. Will it fit? It will.
So now I have mead, honey brandy, and that's it because I drank all my fig wine and fig brandy. Almost. Well, I do. I have a little bit of fig wine and brandy left, but not enough to justify using an actual container on. They're all in bottles right now.
Taro's gonna mop up the entire Viridian Forest of its trainers.
Going to be very careful drinking this brandy. I am not sure if you immediately die if you hit 16 minutes of drunk status effect. So I'm going to get wasted by drinking the wine instead, and then I'm going to go to sleep and wake up drunk. I think. Probably.
Science.
Yeah, drunk at 2:45, so I can drink another bottle of wine without getting very drunk, and that'll increase my max health some more. That's lovely.
Any Pokemon we encounter on the way to the trainers is just a bonus. Terra to level 16, I believe, means double kick, and we probably won't get her there, but if we get her high enough, then Brock won't matter as much. Because Brock does not... I don't think Brock actually has any rock-type moves on his Pokemon. In the yellow, because they're so low level. And his TM of choice is Bide. Spoils of War. Another potion! Found like 5. Alright, Terra, feed. This is gonna be the slowest portion. Once I pass through Brock, it's just a case of cleaving through Mount Moon, doing the Sea Cottage / Nugget Bridge shit, and then bypassing Misty in favor of doing SS Anne before doing Misty, and then doing Lieutenant Surge.
Lieutenant Surge.
Because I need
additional levels. It was such a weird
levels.
choice for there to be a war.
I know.
Why was there a war?
Same reason why there's ninjas.
Because it's cool.
Yeah. Okay, Metapod, it doesn't matter for you anymore. And ever since Terra got Scratch, she just became infinitely better. And we're level 10.
Alright, so now I'm rocking full copper armor, and I have a sword and a mace to take out zombies and skeletons, respectively. Fun fact about Terra Firma Craft's giant spiders, they're really hard to kill no matter what you do. They are extremely difficult to defeat. It just takes a lot of hits.
My fun fact is
simple. And they're fast.
I would have arguably wanted Nidoran male because he would have had Horn Attack.
Horny.
And Horn Attack is really powerful this early. Like 65 damage doesn't seem much on paper.
That's a high power move for early game.
But we have Scratch instead, and that's
of like 35 tackle. Scratch is only 40. It's slightly better than tackle.
Scratch is better. Like it's better than tackle in every occurrence, same type, slightly higher damage, and it has a perfect accuracy. Really, it's a perfect accuracy. Well, yeah.
Generation.
I mean, you can still miss, even if you're unaffected by low accuracy / evasion, but that's very, very rare, I'm hoping. But the 95 sure made, tackle sure felt like it had slams accuracy when I used it. Like, I felt like I was whiffing far more often.
More often than what? Than you should?
Than usual. Like, it's a 95. I know it's not a full hunt ski, but there are battles where I miss, like,
My
3
rice
tackles.
is ready! I'm sorry for interrupting. My rice is ready. It grew right through the winter. That means I can just grow rice all the time.
Level 11.
That's extremely powerful. I chose a great place to live. It is warm here.
Okay, we're gonna utilize Tackle a lot in the next battles, because we're running low on Scratch. PP. And I want to use PP in the Pokemon battles. Oh, no berries in this game either. Those are invented.
You
know what's funny about the Gen 2 berries?
What is funny about the Gen 2 berries?
There's only one spot in the entire maps of Gen 2 that gives the PP Restoration Berry.
Oof. What spot is it?
So you know the route between Goldenrod City and National Park? And you know how there's like a tree to the left that's very inconveniently out of the way, where you need like surf and shit to get to it? That will have a single mystery berry. that has the same effect as a level berry. And it's like one of the only 3 berries that usually matter. Well, 4. Like, you're never gonna get enough gold berries to have them come into play, unless you just like taking 3rd place in a bug catching contest.
Oof.
Regular berries are very useful early game, and
how did you win the bug catching contest, though?
Usually it's based off of total stats of Pokemon, including HP. So you need to make sure you catch your Pokemon, but it's current HP. So you need to make sure you catch your Pokemon while they're at high HP. Usually I didn't, because first prize is a sunset.
Oh, I always tried to catch the rare bugs,
and that helps too.
Competition.
But you probably weakened them down to catch them, and that's why you didn't get 1st place. That's why you lost to a Caterpie or a Metapod or something stupid, despite bagging, say, a Pinsir or a Scyther.
But look how well kempt this Caterpie is.
Trust me, I did a Nuzlocke of Crystal on my 3DS, and I never got to finish. But I had Beedrill that I caught in the bug catching contest. And that was wild. It wasn't wild when I
like Beedrill.
But you know what? Then I had to grind for roughly 2 weeks to evolve Eevee into Umbreon so I'd have a chance against Morty. Because I looked at my team and I looked at his, and I saw 2 Gengars. And we're going after Brock! We got the move I've been waiting for.
Very cool.
We got Double Kick at a much lower level than I thought. This is fighting, it strikes twice, 30 damage a hit. It is mint.
It is actually a genuinely good move.
Like, early game... I
would still use this generation's Double Kick in the current generation.
Well, it's been unchanged. Literally. I mean...
Which is why I do use this generation's Double Kick in the current generation.
I was gonna say, I'll put it to you this way. Anybody who played Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald and they had a Torchic, chances are you had Double Kick on your Blaziken, either up until
therefore recognize how good it is.
Well, yeah, because you either had it up until you got Sky Uppercut, or if you're like me, you just had it with Sky Uppercut and Blaze Kick. Because that was back when I thought, man, a Pokemon should only have physical attacking moves. Or just any attacking moves. Now, mind you, I could probably still do that today on Blaziken, but that's just because Double Kick's that good. It also has 30 power points.
It's just a good move.
So we're actually on a treat.
Like to EV Drain my new Pokemon by using Buddy's Double Kick.
Now, in today's standard, Double Kick, that's actually doesn't matter. Double Kick breaks Substitute, it breaks Focus Sash, it can still kill if they get the Focus Band proc. It's Double Kick.
You know what else?
Huh.
Libero.
To change fighting type to get fucking stabs.
Mm-hmm.
True, but I mean, if you're on
it's
Blaziken,
especially good on Buddy. Look, I'm never gonna stop talking with great love about my beautiful bunny boy. He's my favorite. He's my lovely. He's my one and only. Buddy.
See, I love it when my opponents have abilities like that with Protean. Because then they become amazing prey for a decent mix set, especially if I'm running Trace. Like, especially, like, I'll put it to you this way. Predominantly Greninja, because I haven't done enough experimenting against Libero and Incinerate.
It's literally just Protean.
Yeah, but different movesets. Different science. But
true.
My Porygon 2
2
annihilates a Protean Greninja based off of its regularly ran
Greninja
APC moveset.
Doesn't set up to just waste people. Do you know who does do that? Cinderace.
Yeah, when was the last time I actually gave you time to set up after the unfortunate sweep of...
Very first battle?
Yeah. Those mental scars.
Probably the last battle, to be honest with you.
I don't think I gave you that much time in the last battle.
You didn't give me much, but it doesn't take much.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to open up a Canalea and Kennedy either, especially when under extremely easy to navigate circumstances, I, one round, asserted some Prime Joy. Now, mind you, with Libero, I'm not so sure, except I'm still kind of sure because I run an amazing mix set. I hope you have Mach Punch on that wait, can Incinerate learn Mach Punch? I don't know its moveset.
No, but it wouldn't need it. Cinderace isn't just there to kick your ass. I mean, obviously, all my Pokemon are there to kick your ass.
No, my Ninjask's just there for the ride.
Buddy. Fella. Poor guy.
He has no attacking moves. It's
Love
a game.
him so
It's a game
much.
over.
I am so 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Oh crap. 4 or 5.
I'm gonna flee from anything below level 5 at this point. It's just not worth the effort.
Oh no! I left Creeper explosion damage on! We have been playing for 0.63 days worth of hours, and I was today years old when I fucking realized that.
Yeah, fire spread enabled still?
Of course I do, but I'm gonna keep that enabled. That's just what you do.
Remember back in the server community how much of a fucking stretch it was to try and get buckets available due to all the mass grief.
Oh my gosh, Honey Brandy gets you straight past Very Drunk to Wasted. Awesome. I actually prefer that because it's significantly easier to deal with. It's easy on my frame rate, and then I go to bed and wake up drunk.
Do I kill with a double kick? Probably no.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, Buddy's not just there to kill you, he's there to pose a question. And the question is, can you deal with this? And if I ask enough of those questions, eventually I find something to which you have to answer no.
I don't know, I feel like it varies based off of flavor of my stratagems that week. At least for me. There's a few times where
always
I
will.
Well, there's no such thing as a sure thing, TG.
That's what I'm saying. If I ask you enough questions, can you handle this? Can you handle this? You're not going to have an answer for every single one of them.
I mean, theoretically, I don't need an answer for every single question. I just need an answer until you run out of questions. And there's only so many questions you can answer or ask.
Okay, that was absolutely bullshit because you just said, I don't need to do this. I just
hey,
need to
you know what? I'm just
exactly
trying. Hey, I'm more focused on my, what I'm actually doing right now. We're getting into a debate.
Improve your trash talk.
Like, kind of taking cheap shots to the person who actually has to focus on what he's live for.
Stupid creeper blew up my fields. At least I hadn't planted my rice yet. That would have really sucked.
Okay, we're taking on Brock.
That's hot.
It's probably going to result in death, but I feel like I'll just swap to Metapod and then potentially sack Pikachu if we get a bad roll on Bud. I'm actually going, I had to coin it this, but I am going suicide strats just to get through it. Just because I view Brock that much of a threat, and even with double kick, this is still going to be a stretch.
Hold on. Bud doesn't do any damage at all if you don't feed it.
I'm going to feed it. Predominantly because worst case scenario, I can take out Tra with Bide and it'll be funny. Either that or just swap. Well, that's the hard part because, well, I mean, I am going to attack first. Let's take out the youngster that thinks that he has any right to stop me from fighting his gym leader.
Watch this frickin' youngster get a critical hit on you and just ruin your gym run. I'm
low-key not too worried as long as I don't see Magnitude pop up, but I don't think that was a thing in this gym. But we are slower than the Diglett.
Well, it's a Diglett. They're stupid fast.
True. That's some damage without crits. That's already an improvement over Scratch. Sandshrew? That'll be easy. We might one-round it? No, we won't. It's Beefy Boy.
Beefy Boy!
or Sand Slash. I don't even think it was competitively relevant to the generation it came out. Or any generation after, for that matter.
To be fair, the only things that were competitively relevant could learn Amnesia.
No, I thought you were going to say we're fast boys that had high crit chance, which is somehow why we ended up with Tauros at the top of on a lot of high-tier competitive teams. If you weren't Tauros, Starmie, oh gosh, Alakazam.
I would say 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other, but that's literally an entire team composition, so yeah.
But Amnesia, you do bring an excellent point, because Special was 2 stats in this gen.
You should see if you can find a Drowsy. Can't they learn some stat-boosting move?
But if I'm going to do Amnesia strats, then I'm going to do it if I manage to catch the Snorlax. One of the 2. Actually, wait, how does that work? Does that just count for my encounter on site? I don't know how that... Actually, no. Well, I don't know how that works for encounters.
How what works?
Snorlax. I don't think it doesn't count, but worst case scenario, I'll just catch the one on bike path because I'm not going to catch anything in the dresser anyway. I'm Brock, I'm shirtless, but then they drew a shirt on me in Pokemon Yellow. You're going to challenge me? Of course I'm going to challenge you, Brock. I'm 10.
They put a shirt on Brock?
Yeah.
I'm so offended.
Same pose, but he's wearing attire very similar to the anime.
How dare they?
How much damage? 2-round KO. I'm feeling it. Especially when the enemy whiffs tackles. Geodude is done like dinner.
Geodude. Geo.
This is what I'm afraid of.
Pete bogging it.
Oh, it's faster! Is bide 1 turn or 2 turns? I need to know.
You bide for 2 turns. Unless Gen 1 made it different.
Okay, Tra! Where are you?
Poor Tra. Gone.
He died
before
as he
could be
lived.
good.
Not well. Bummers.
Aw, man. That reminds me of a story, but another YouTube channel told it, so I don't want to tell it here.
Well, you know what?
But
Tra took a bullet for the president.
definitely, I know fucking boosting other YouTube channels with your time probably isn't your big bag of money, but...
It is not.
Yeah, alright. You know what? It's not my channel, so I'm gonna shut my fucking mouth.
Well,
I just
it depends
really
what's
like
your channel.
history. Huh?
Oh. I mean, I like history too. Like, oversimplified? That's absolutely amazing.
Hell yes. I was thinking of OSP telling a story of one of those, various ancient kings that were conquered by the Romans, and did not, and this is true, did not die from poison.
So we ruined Brock. I'm now going to put Tra in the bottomless coffin, where he will now live the rest of his days.
Love you, Tra. You were a champion. You were my favorite one of his team.
You did, Tra, you did very little, but warmed so many hearts. Not to mention, like, taking that bide and then dying. Mainly for taking the bide part. Otherwise, we would have lost somebody who mattered.
Tra MVP.
Tra MVP.
Couldn't have made it without Tra.
I'm contemplating even healing because we didn't get that much damage. Now, that battle could have gone worse. Onyx knows bind, and is faster than my entire party. So, there was a chance that we could have just had a GG. Bye, Tra, you will be missed.
By the way, I figured out why I'm always damp.
Why?
It's because I live in a freaking jungle. You know, you think I would have put 2 and 2 together. Live in a jungle, always damp. But nope. I had no idea the trees were pissing on me.
Oops. Help if I was focused in the box. Then my controller will work. Okay, onward to Mount Moon. Is there anything else I need to do here? No.
Love Clefairy, but I know you're not going to get one. I don't want to get my hopes up.
Let's be honest, you and I both know what I'm getting. Check for town map to make sure this is an encounter spot. 1, 2, and then I believe that's Route 4. 3. Oh, my bad. This is like Route 20 something.
1, 2, buckle my shoe.
I hate the map in the old games. Yeah, that's Route 22, so we're good for a Route 3 encounter. But do I...
3, 4, purchase a horn.
I have this feeling I'm gonna get a Jigglypuff, and I don't want to carry Jigglypuff on my team. They're only viable in Smash Bros.
You know, it's not as good as Sleep Powder, but I'll settle for Sing.
I won't. 55 accuracy can go right to the trash bin where it belongs. I would only...
Yeah, but if you think about it this way, it's 55 accuracy. It's a 55% chance to immediately defeat whatever you're using it on.
Yes, but if I'm gonna go that low of accuracy for sleep, I'm either gonna say fudge it and just go for a paralysis strat, or I'm gonna invest in, you know, a hypno.
A hypno only has 5% more accuracy than Sing.
They're the same accuracy. They're both 55.
They are?
Mm-hmm. Hypnosis, Sing, and Grass Whistle. You might be right, actually, but I feel like
Grass Whistle's definitely 55. Them some bitch drive the speed limit up there.
Okay, we're switching to Bobby. I'm not gonna bother training Drumstick. Drumstick's there to fly.
I am collecting a barrel full of peat. Because peat is important to my strategy.
Speaking of strategy, I need to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna beat Misty. Because the moment I Moonstone Nidoran female, I gain a ground subtyping. Now, I might not Moonstone early because I don't get Ray or Thrash as a Nidoran female. At least I don't think. By the way, this game has bump physics. Pikachu is a physical object on the map, so I will bump into him constantly, especially when doing 3-point turnarounds. What's for the fact that Gust, I believe, is a normal type move in this game, I would send out Drumstick.
The hell is Gust a normal type move for?
Because it's funny. At least I'm pretty sure it is.
Also, Pidgey is normal flying type. You would still get same type attack bonus.
Yeah, but then I'm facing twice my level under level.
Oof. Okay, valid. Valid concern.
I don't want to lose my ticket to HM2 right off the gate.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'm getting another one. The only other way I could get another one is if I got an Oddish.
Chocolate cake. An Oddish?
Is it an Oddish? It might be a side deck. There's something that I can catch, but I can trade for a Farfetch'd.
Oh, it is Oddish, I think.
It's either that or like a Spearow.
Unless it's Spearow.
I think it's Spearow. I think you're right. It is Spearow.
It was Spearow in 3rd gen.
Yeah, I think it was Spearow. Oddish for Farfetch'd. That'd be such a fucked up trade. Although, there is a good trade that I am going to do.
Spearow for Farfetch'd is much weirder.
There is a trade that I want. And I am going to attempt to do it because it'll technically count if you want to get down to brass tacks as my underground path fucking encounter. But even if it doesn't, I just won't encounter something on the route that has the underground path. It's, there's a trade that you, I believe, trade a Marowak for a Machoke, and the Machoke evolves into a Machamp. This is the only game, and it's only in yellow. This is the only time we've had a trade evolution obtainable, and I sure as shit plan on getting it.
That would be really cool, because Machamp's base attack stat is abhorrent.
Its base attack stat might as well just say yes.
And it gets same type attack bonus with some of the generation's best moves.
Such as Submission. And Submission. And also Submission.
Does Cross Chop exist yet?
I think that's Gen 2. It might be Gen 1 if it is. We got Nidorina.
Does Karate Chop work correctly?
That's true. Karate... I actually have to look this stuff up, which I really don't want to do right now. So I'll do... But...
Can he learn Agility?
Oh.
And does Agility count for critical hits?
More importantly, I don't know if Agility is a TM in this game. And Agility would technically count as a crit boost to crits because it goes off your speed, but...
Unlike freaking dire hits, which literally reduce your crit chance.
But, on a side note, if you use a single X accuracy, you will never miss a Horn Drill. Or any other one move, so long as you outlevel your opponent, which is why... So actually, I knew this from watching some speedrunning. Nidoking is fucking preferred, and if this was a speedrun, most people go Nidoking because you get a Horn Drill TM in the Rocket Hideout, and then you just buy the shit out of X accuracies once you're in Saffron.
And just win every freaking battle.
Literally! Now, I don't have that option. Nidorina and later Nidoqueen, they do not have horns. We are caught in Wrap. Great. Now, Wrap and Bind are really fucking broken, and Fire Spin in Gen 1. You just don't get to do shit for 5 turns.
Honestly, that is not as broken as New Wrap, which sucks, and therefore is broken. It's broken because it's worthless. I appreciate, although it is too powerful in this edition, that Wrap can make you take poison damage without reacting.
But I don't know if it... I haven't tried to see if I was poisoned before, but it's so bad.
I've always assumed it worked.
Yeah, but I don't know if it counts a turn that way. Like, I don't know. The turns go by quicker, but I might have to experiment. Preferably
it's a
when my
real
Pokemon
turn, and I doubt they deliberately suppressed poison damage, because that's like the whole point, isn't it? I always thought Ekans, poison, okay, great, they're poisoned, okay, wrap them, okay, got them.
Okay, Terra, let's see how well you perform as a Nidorina. Nearly one-hit KO'd off the first double kick. Hey, do you see what I mean about the snowballing yet?
No, I haven't been looking.
This is a prime example of what I mean by the snowball effect. We're already level 16 and we haven't even stepped foot into Mount Moon. 17, my bad.
What, are you just gonna use one Pokemon the whole time? And
no, I am gonna expand the team.
I'm
gonna expand and evolve the Pokemon I obtain with, Terra. You know, the Hitmonchan, or Hitmonlee, because Hitmonchan's terrible in Gen 1. The Lapras, the fossil Pokemons. Duh! Fuck, if I lose Drumstick, it doesn't matter, I get an Aerodactyl. I totally forgot about the old Amber.
Unless you screw up, in which case you won't get anything.
That's assuming I'm gonna screw up. Have something.
Also, the Aerodactyl comes in at level 5.
Only in Gen 3. Gen 1, all fossil Pokemon come in at level 30.
Holy shit, that's actually... What was wrong with that? Why change that?
I don't know. It was better that way. That means that we're still under-leveled to immediately go up against Blaine with, but we're 10 levels within evolving for Kabuto and Almanite. And we are going... you know what? I'm gonna get a lot of shit. I'm not taking a Helix Fossil. You guys can't make me.
I can make you.
No, we're going Dome Fossil. Kabutops will look cooler in the Hall of Fame introduction. Actually, isn't Kabutops, like, bad in Gen 1? I'd have to look into that. I know Aerodactyl's really fucking good in Gen 1.
Think about it this way. Water, Special, Rock, Physical. Omanite better at Water, Kabutops better at Rock.
Yeah, but Kabutops probably gets better TM options, and worst comes to worst, he could be my cutter.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You can use Surf, check. You can use Cut, check. You can use Strength, check.
Those
Rock
are
Smash,
HMs.
not a fucking HM. Not to mention, he has access to, I believe, oh, he runs by default. He has fucking Slash. Are you kidding me?
Slash is pretty powerful.
Slash is a can of instant crits in this game.
Is it actually a can of instant crits?
I'll put it to you this
It's just
way.
straight up?
You have, at least in my honest opinion, a higher chance of missing a tackle than you do of not critting with a Slash, unless you're slow as Click, which has literal fucking molasses.
Wow. Well, then you just have to get the agility move on him. Doesn't he learn it on his own?
Its Gen 1 movesets were weird back then.
Right? I just don't know. I don't know anything about Pokemon. Because it's Gen 1 and I'm confused and old.
Like, it's almost like playing... I remember playing Gen 2 and I had done a Cynical starter. I usually don't. Usually I'm a Totodile person. But I was like, fuck it, because I used to play
I'm a
Cynical
Cynical person.
But it was insane how much of a gap there is in Fire-type moves between fucking learning Ember before you have your first gym badge, and then finally getting Flame Wheel. Which is only moderately better. You don't get Flame Wheel until you're like mid-20s.
I do like Flame Wheel.
It's nice, and it's one of the only 2 Fire-type moves that you can use whilst being frozen solid to instant dethaw an attack.
I never memorized which ones can do that.
There's only 2.
I'm a big fan of that.
The one that
Surprise,
matters...
bitch!
Well, I'll put it to you this way. Flame Wheel is the one that matters. Sacred Fire is the one that doesn't. Only 2 Pokemon in the game learn Sacred Fire. At least as of now.
Mew and Ho-Oh.
3 Pokemon in the game learn Sacred Fire.
Does Mew not learn Sacred Fire?
No, actually Mew doesn't, period. Unless you count Transform, and I do not. I mean, I guess it could learn if it was a TM, but it doesn't. No, for 2, I said 3 because initially I was thinking whether or not Mew was on the list. The only 2 that can is Ho-Oh, and I believe they gave it to Entei starting in Gen 6.
And didn't they give it to one more Pokemon very weirdly?
Your guess is as good as mine on that one, actually.
Or am I thinking of Mystic Fire?
You might be thinking Mystic Fire. Although, to be fair...
I wasn't even sure Mystic Fire was a real move. I was like, is that different than Sacred? I'm so confused.
Wait, Mystic Fire? Or is it...
That's a move that exists for real, right?
I want to say it's the one I have on my Miss Magius. That's like 60 damage and lowers the opponent's special attack by a stage.
I'm so confused.
I feel like that's correct. I feel like that's valid info. Yeah, we're gonna take on that trainer too. Okay, he's not a trainer. Okay, TG. I need to ask. Do I get my first encounter for this route on Pewter's side or Cerulean's side?
To remember what Pokemon are here, I literally have to see you go outside. I don't know why.
Fair enough. I guess the Pokemon Center is pretty ambiguous. Now, the high point is, I think I can get a Nidoran male here.
I'm gonna get hate for this, but I hate Pokemon Centers. Ah. I want you to do it on the Pewter side.
We're doing it on the Pewter side! Watch it be a Jigglypuff. I'll be mildly upsetty spaghetti. But if it's a Nidoran
I would be
male...
very happy if it was a Jigglypuff. You would still use Sing, right? Even though you don't like it? Because it's such a good move. You were talking mad shit!
I was. And here's the issue.
He heard you talking shit!
On paper, it looks great, because I could use him as an answer to Surge, and Surge only has 1 Pokemon in this game. But, I nearly fucking killed it, too. I already have a ground type with Nidoqueen. I mean, I'm still gonna use it anyway. Like, theoretically, Sandslash, Kabutops... Actually, I can't use it. Then I'd be copying the rival. But you'll still be there in case. You will be the Misty Pivot. But I do have a name for you. You will be Leon Light. Because you will never be able to live up to the hefty expectations set on a ground type after what I've experienced with Leon Kennedy. I will with that.
Yeah, Leon Kennedy is my main question that you ask me that I have trouble answering.
It's actually funny because it was the exact opposite with the coworkers. They started to find answers, mainly when I got ballsy about Leon Kennedy, and then I had to start sweeping with other shit, such as the red Gyarados and stuff like that. Matter of fact, D-Dance sweeping with Gyarados. Ah, man, the amount of dopamine released. Ah!
Yeah, I know the feeling well, because I tried to do it to you and almost succeeded.
And then you fucking slap the Power Whip on there. Because you're not using Power Whip your Gyarados in wrong. Well, I guess not wrong. Fun fact, there's a TM
yeah, I was
for
about
water
to say
gun
fuck you, but...
Well, I mean, you can't... Well... I mean, I guess not, because it covers what you can already cover, but it also covers water, so there's that. No! My first encounter's a Zubat! That has just dawned on me! I have to actually, it's level 10, I could probably use it, but there's no Crobat in this game!
Yep.
Friendship wasn't a thing!
Happens.
Pokemon don't have feelings in Gen 1. Good thing Leech Life only does 15 damage back then. I forgot! Big glitch right here that you just saw. Bug-type moves are super effective against Poison-type.
Fucking what?
Yes, I took a
so
super effective Leech Life. I heard it do the ta-ta sound. I'm like, excuse me?
That's gonna be worthless for you to exploit, but it's gonna cause you actually super amounts of problems. Won't do shit for you, will do loads for your enemies.
Hey, you want to know
Gotta
another
love
fun fact?
No.
How about the fact? Well, I'll tell it anyway. Psychic-type Pokemon are immune to Ghost-type moves.
Oh, that's normal.
You will be
I already
flat.
knew that, so I don't know why I'm reacting to that so aggressively, but that's normal.
This is TM12 Water Gun. I'm so fucking curious. Do I have to wait until I evolve, or can I learn it now? I can learn it now!
Very weird that Zubat can learn Water Gun.
I'm not teaching it to Zubat, I'm teaching it to my Nidorina.
That's not
My tackle. Yeah! And we will be upgrading that for Bubble Beam later.
Yeah!
That means we now have an answer
Okay!
to rock types permanently now.
Sorry, I would do that better, but I'm trying not to be super loud and my throat hurts also.
So at this point, like...
Big board of tools.
How good does
Ooh,
water...
mead! I forgot I had a giant barrel of nothing but mead.
That's pretty fucking damaging.
I'm damaged by it already.
You really grow to appreciate, like, new animations, but there's something classic about old-school animations. Especially once I get Rock Slide. Rock Slide sounds like a fucking slot machine just pouring out a jackpot. It is amazing.
Rock Slide gives me dopamine.
It gives me dopamine,
Rock Slide
too.
gives me serotonin. Rock Slide gives me the good brain chemicals. Just in general.
We're mowing people down with Water Gun. This is amazing. We're almost level 20. We're almost level 19, but that's close enough to be for me to say almost level 20. More Zubats, thank you, but I already caught your friend Vlad, and you're a weaker level.
Bleh.
Let's see if we can get the super effective bug-type damage to happen again. There it is.
It's my favorite super effective bug type, damn it.
On poison.
Stop.
Like, I forgot about that, too, so that was mint. That's like my
Hell, I
6th
never knew
version.
about it.
Quirks! Tell you what, you know it's like the biggest disappointment that I used to do as a kid, but I know I can't do in this run because it's so fucking bad.
What?
Knowing that I'm gonna end up picking Hitmonlee instead of Hitmonchan. Like,
What's
I
wrong with
used...
Hitmonlee?
Well, no, nothing's wrong with Hitmonlee, but I used to pick Hitmonchan because as a kid, right, picking between them, it's always tough, you know... Man, good thing I'm not afraid about dying.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
At least your Pokemon's not asleep.
I'm no longer on fire. This is why I carry a bucket of water with me everywhere.
Wait a minute, it just hit me. I
started a forest fire.
I don't think I can wake up in this game. Never mind. We're good.
You know what? That's fine. I'm just gonna let that forest fire happen without me. I just won't be anywhere near it.
But shoot, there was a point I was
Because it
trying to
almost
bring
killed
up.
me already, and I've got to go fix my clothes.
Something I was saying, and
Boy, I regret that.
totally forgot it, and now oh, the Hitmonchan thing. So as a kid, you see Hitmonchan, and you're like, man, this guy can learn the move Punch in multiple different flavors.
This is Jackie Chan.
And so you give him Fire Punch, an Ice Punch, a Thunder Punch, and then you give him a Fighting type move, and you're thinking, man, I'm happier than a pig in shit. You go up against an enemy that you think, man, my Elemental Punch is gonna do well, and then realize that despite out-leveling the opponent, and being super effective, you're hitting for still 6 damage, because all of the Elemental Punches are special attacks in this game. And in Gen 3.
No.
Physical Special Split didn't happen until Gen 4.
Sucks. I never thought of it that way. Boy, that forest fire is still going. I'm not fighting that. At least not until I take off all my cotton clothes.
Geodudes are easy prey. TG, these are 1-hit KOs for me now.
Ooh.
That
nice.
water gun, good.
Yeah, I know I'm hot. I'm standing next to a fire.
So this
Of course
first
I'm
Rocket Grunt.
This forest fire is really completely out of control already. Okay, I'm just gonna let it do its thing and not worry too much about it. Hopefully it doesn't burn down my house. We shall see.
By the way, to put in perspective, TG, by the time I got out of Mount Moon, I had both a Nidoqueen and a Nidoking. Because you get more than one Moonstone. Having Pikachu, or in my case, Eevee, locate it. Hey, there's a Rocket Grunt. Come here, you little shit. Yeah, go send out your Zubat so I can annihilate you. Send you back to your mama's. We have 3 Pokemon. Okay, this will be easy. I have an answer to ground types now. No Steel type in this generation either. Level 20? Not yet. This is ridiculous how easy it was to get off the ground. I've only had one scary fight.
You've had some fair RNG. Or, technically, you've had some unfair RNG, but the good kind of unfair.
But not enough to be like, man, that's the only reason why I got... Well, like, aside from that one battle, for most part, it's been pretty neutral.
I'm very thankful that now that I have my cotton clothes, all it takes is 1 sheet of cotton to half repair all articles.
That's really good.
So 2 sheets of cotton fixes my entire wardrobe. Because it cost me a hell of a lot more than 2 sheets of cotton. I just put my cotton clothes on while I was in the water and got them wet. Dumbass.
We are going to administer our PEDs to Terra. We found an HP up.
Ooh.
Terra, you don't need a healing, but I like having it full health, despite the fact that potions are now extremely obsolete for you.
Okay, I'm at least going to try to cut this tree down before it burns, because I don't like where it's burning.
I'm so used to hearing Nidoking's cry, it's gonna be weird that I'm gonna be listening to what's essentially the Lapras cry every time that my ringer comes out. That would have been a cool encounter, despite how terrible it is. I fucking love Paris. I mean, it's really bad. It definitely would have died against Blaine. But it would have held its own.
It was a jungle fire. think it's out.
Pray.
Cross your fingers.
Well, I mean, I can't. I'm holding a controller.
You can still do it. I believe in you.
I don't. Especially since I'm trying to find my way out of Mount Moon. So, I think I'm gonna go through Rock Tunnel blind, without flash.
Hey, why the fuck not? I do it very often.
Though I don't think there's any way I have 15 caught Pokemon by the time I'm supposed to go there, so...
Yes. Fucking 15, huh?
It counts evolutions as well, but, let's see, I believe I'm only at 5. No, maybe 6.
I forgot about the you have to do the Pokedex quest mechanic.
It's the only time it comes up. The only other time it comes up is if you want the experience all. And it's shit, so I don't know why you would want that.
Yeah, who gives a shit about the experience all?
That's like when it's like, hey mom, can we have experience share? We have experience share at home. Can't say experience all. Like, yes, gang.
You're an idiot.
But you know I'm right. Like,
I
yeah.
do know you're right.
Why do I want to get the thing that's gonna permanently split my experience from every battle with every single Pokemon I caught?
I don't even like every single Pokemon I've caught.
TJ, I'm running a Nuzlocke,
You know which
and that's
ones you are.
already an issue. And this run is already being carried on Terra's back, which is good.
It is not, because you have a single point of failure. Talking about strategery here, I would say that I would suggest for you to adopt a different one.
But I'm gonna adopt not to do that anyway, because I already Stonewall Jackson, Lieutenant Surge. I'm already higher level than Misty's team, despite the fact I'm taking a detour before even approaching that gym. And I already have a TM layout that'll allow me to promptly and utterly massacre the Elite Four. The only thing I'm scared about is Lorelei. That's when shit's gonna get fucking awful.
She might shit stomp you.
But aside from Lorelei, we're good. Rare candy,
Lorelei will step on you, especially if you don't want her to.
But by then, I should have the other members of my team, i.e. the Hitmonlee, the Lapras, my fossil Pokemon. I mean, fossil Pokemon won't really help that much, but it'll be enough. The only thing I can't one-hit... Only 2 Pokemon I won't be able to one-hit KO will be the Jinx and the, what's it called? Her Lapras. Actually, I didn't even think about that. I get a Bulbasaur, and a Charmander, and a Squirtle.
A squirrel, huh?
Yep. Wait a minute. I don't think I can get the Bulbasaur. I don't know if I can get the Charmander. I don't know of a requirement for that, but I know the Bulbasaurs, I think I need another grass type. So I'd have to bank on an Oddish. Did I just go around in a circle?
It's a possibility.
No, I didn't. I've massacred every trainer I've seen so far on the EXP hunt. Well, this is before Oddish was, like, actually had a color, instead of being all green. I like the smaller aspects of Gen 1. Like how the Pokeball changed its tint based on what you caught.
It did. Fucking what?
Yeah! When you should watch next time I sling a Pokeball. It's only done in, I believe, Gen 1. I don't even know if they did it in Gen 2. Okay.
Well, that's cool.
But your Pokeball, when it's caught, you know, you don't get a little click sound. I mean, I think you do, but you don't get, like, the little fucking sparks off of it. Instead, it just...
Man, you know what? I was thinking recently that I might want to play Pokemon, and I'm really thinking about it now. I love Pokemon. I really do. I just am playing other shit right now.
Can't beat the classics. But I got you completely. I'm lost.
You're inspiring. You're inspiring, my friend. Very much literally. You're inspiring me right now, this moment, to do something specific, sure, but you are also generally inspiring.
Well, that's awesome. Ooh, is that a moonstone?
Is it?
No, it's whatever TM1 is. Oh, I think that's a TM for Mega Punch. Oh! It is Mega Punch!
Oh my god, what the fuck are those? Oh, is that what the figs look like before they're... Wow,
Terra can't learn it.
Fig flowers look wacky. Unless those are plums.
So I usually rock Mega Punch on Nidoking. But I probably won't on Terra.
No, yeah. Apparently fig flowers look a lot like olives in this game. So here's a question. Do I make rum out of a sugar cane? Yes? Okay, good.
Maybe. Oh my gosh, now we're confused. Only game where confusion is represented by a question mark instead of birds. Gen 2 and onward, it became the whirlybirds in the circle instead.
Whirlybirds. Oh,
Although,
that's just lovely.
Yeah, I pointed out, I like how Supersonic looks like a literal fucking sound wave symbol just hitting you.
It turns up your Wi-Fi connection.
Literally. He's hitting you with 5 gigahertz spectrum. We keep on hitting ourselves into confusion, no!
He's gonna turn you gay with 5G.
Switching.
Unrelatedly to the 5 gigahertz, because I actually do know the difference.
Leon Light, get out there. Leon Light, you're terrible. Go back in there. I just needed to heal my confusion.
Buddy! At least I love him.
That's good.
I'm very happy to have mead. Have you ever had mead?
I do not usually drink.
That's fair. I don't drink that much, but mead's pretty good.
So I have it. Like, if a rarity I drink a lot of Elation.
A lot of what?
There's a beer brand, I don't know if you would have it over there, that's like more crafter style, but it's Elation. They make a holiday beer.
I've never heard of
in
it,
the fall.
but I don't drink beer.
Yeah, but this one's worth drinking, like Night Owl. Have yourself a beer that tastes like a slice of pumpkin pie. The future is now. But it's actually really
I
good.
do drink cider.
Oh, hard cider is money. I used to drink the shit out of hard cider.
That's good, Scrumpy! That's apparently what Scrumpy was. It was cider, just in case you didn't know.
I didn't, actually. Although it's something more...
Okay,
hard
I don't know whether this is going to get me injured, but wish me luck. I'm going to go try and rope a bull and a heifer.
Good luck.
I don't know whether this will make them aggressive, and if it does, they're going to really damage me.
I'm going to mow through this youngster that thought he could stand between me and the moonstone exit. Assuming that I actually went the right way to find the moonstone. I have to beat up a scientist to steal his fossil. I just realized that.
You have a ground-type Pokemon. He's got a Magnemite. Put 2 and 2 together.
Magnemite's not steel-type, but I catch your drift.
Magnemite.
I have
It's
no
electric.
ground-type moves.
Oh, that's trash then. At least you'll be immune to his same type attack bonus moves.
True, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to hit double kick and pray for 1-round KO, considering I'm level 22 at this point. I should have gone for water gun instead.
Wild rice. God, I'm glad it's early spring. It means I'll be able to get my agriculture up some more, and if I get it up enough, I'll be able to tell what nutrients plants need and which plants use what nutrients. And I'll also be able to tell what nutrients the soil is suffused with. If I know all that, I can plan crop rotation, rather than having to fallow my fields every time I plant something. Very excited about it.
By the way, Gen 1's my most boring Nuzlocke, because I already have strats for a nice Gen 1 run. Gen 2's gonna be tough.
Is it?
Yes.
What makes Gen 2 tough for Nuzlocks? Is it Miltank?
Morty! And Rival 2.
Morty
has 2 Gengars, one of which knows Hypnosis and Dream Eater. Most of his party knows Shadow Ball. We have our Nidoqueen.
It's a good thing that, Sorry, hold on, I'm making a waypoint because I found gold. Did I mention that I bought an online server?
You did.
I got a
via
VPN.
2 gigabyte thing?
Yeah, that's what this is running on. Yeah, turns out it can support 2 players with a gig and a half. So I haven't upgraded yet, because I'm still on the first 6 months, $4 a month pricing.
Okay, we now have the final rendition of Terra. So this run might as well be won. And that backspread is just atrocious.
Wait, you already went to Nidoqueen?
Yep.
Doesn't that prevent you from learning new moves?
Doesn't matter. Everything else that I will learn will be TM.
Grapes! The hell is that? It was falling dirt. I thought it might have been a creature. I wish I knew where the hell the bison were. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Thankfully, bison practice sexual dimorphism, so I'll be able to sex them when I see them, rather than having to familiarize them with me by giving them free food day in, day out. Also, hopefully, when I get a female bison pregnant, it will allow me to milk it, because adding dairy to my diet will thoroughly increase my maximum hit points. And protein, vegetables, dairy, and fruit are a little bit more accessible than grains right now.
TG, I have 45 special on my Pokemon right now. This is actually turning decent.
That's an ammo type.
Okay, what I'm trying to get at is my special is only very slightly less than my physical attack. And considering...
45 special.
But, it's gonna come in handy, especially against Misty. If I can get the move I want.
I'm just wandering the jungle, picking up seeds, learning shit about plants.
I'm so afraid of that Starmie. Okay, we gotta beat up the guy for his fossil. Once we battle some, Team Rocket.
Rocket.
They have whips in this game, but they don't get their own battle music, and they're all just known as Rocket. Like, they weren't good enough for names yet.
They weren't good enough to be a grunt.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta live until Gen 2 to be a grunt. I will say, I do like how in the Gen 2 remakes, they actually gave personality to the Rocket admins. I also liked how the female Rocket admin was actually based off the design of the original female admin from Classic Gold Silver Crystal.
What time is it?
Time for you to probably go to bed, considering it's probably midnight over there.
I wish it wasn't.
I mean, it's time for me to almost go to bed. Once I get to Cerulean, I'm probably gonna cap my stream at that point.
Time is out here passing like a motherfucker.
Hey, here's a Clefairy.
I wish that you were allowed to catch it.
But I can't. Double kill. It's unfortunate. But I can...
Yeah, because it's a normal type in this game.
And I can't even get the EVs off it either, because EVs weren't a thing.
Oh, I'm injured now. I should really go home immediately. Oh, well, not injured.
Second Clefairy!
I should stop fighting zombies and go home before I get sniped and killed by a skeleton. Or chased down by a spider and given a laceration injury that I will take a long time to recover from. There is no number of plants that justifies what is happening. Also, wearing too much armor to try to swim. Shouldn't try to jump in the water.
We're level 23. And we're... Oh my gosh, that beats fucking... Oh, that's way better in Scratch. We're learning Body Slam.
Wait, Nidoqueen learns moves?
They get, like, one additional move when you Moonstone them this early. In Nidoking's case, Nidoking gets Thrash. But Body Slam's, man, not quite as powerful, but chance to paralyze, no chance of being confused when it inevitably doesn't KO the entire trainer's party. It's nice. That might be my answer to Misty, actually, if I'm being honest. Like, I already have 5 levels over Starmie. But I'm gonna need more, because that Starmie will one-hit KO me. Alright, this is when we get to go beat up a nerd for his lunch money and his toy from home. Because there's no abilities, and no Steel typing either, I'm just gonna Body Slam his ass.
Well, I can't swim, but I can run hard while on the bottom of the water.
That's a compromise. By the way, the Super Nerds look extremely pathetic in Gen 1.
I'm sorry, Super Nerds, but it's true.
It's as close as you can get to having a Pokemon trainer appear in fetal position. And has a nice animation. I even get a nice screen flash out of there.
Yeah, I got really hurt while I was out.
What are you talking about? There's no Magnemite.
You were the one that said he had a Magnemite.
Oh, touche. Well, I don't know what I was talking about because he had a Grimer, coughing, and Voltorb. I blindly assumed I was correct too. No, I don't want the Helix fossil. It'll taint my inner thoughts.
You said taint. But it will. I admit to that, at least. It will taint your inner thoughts. It's kind of the point, though.
Cool! This is the first battle of Jesse and James.
Wait, hold on. Before you do anything, I gotta start paying attention, because I want to see this. Right. Begin.
They're just known as Rocket.
They do surrender now or prepare to fight. Meowth. That's right.
Yeah, Jesse and James. You encountered them multiple times too, and we're just... Ooh, it comes natural.
Bonk. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
That was a hard one.
Poor Meowth.
Well, he'll be a challenge if he...
He's canonically bad at being a Pokemon.
He is. Come on. Whoa, James putting up a fight! Never mind.
Are you stupid?
No, I genuinely thought I could go for the bullshit KO. Hey, thanks guys. Road to level 24.
Boy, you really are in serious trouble if you lose Terra.
Yeah, but that's a hard F. That's a problem for future me.
Future me is gonna be so pissed off when he hears you talking shit.
So we are now in Cerulean. I get no encounter because I caught it on
I'm in future you.
The other side. Wait a minute, I wonder. I was gonna see if there's an item up there, because in the remakes, there are people that will teach you moves to pay homage to, like, the Mega Punches shit, but there are not. I hope I'm thinking of the right games. Fun fact, there's a trainer in Moss Thief City in Pokemon Emerald that will offer to teach one of your Pokemon Dynamic Punch.
I remember him.
Yeah, it doesn't matter too much, considering, the gym you're currently fighting is Psychic, and has more than 2 Pokemon. There's the bike guy that wants 1,000,000 doll hairs for a bicycle. We need to heal. And then I think we'll call it a stream. Next time, join us as we trek the extremely peaceful Nugget Bridge and steal a lot of lunch money. Afterwards,
nothing will go wrong.
Nothing will go wrong, period. I don't even have to worry about the rival having something that might hurt me. Then we'll talk to Bill and somehow get him to give us the SS ticket. I don't know how we're going to do that yet. And then we're not going to battle Misty. Misty will be the conclusion, and she will be battled right before I absolutely annihilate Lieutenant Surge. This also gives you Dig, but we'll find that later. Until, well, let's pop the save. Bam. Feeling good. Feeling good, cooking good, looking good. Until next time, thank you for joining us. Stay frosty.